only about royalties. Crocodile, you get what I mean? Only about royalties. I don't care if anyone get angry about this, but it doesn't make sense. Royalty, when they say royalty. I'm upset. Crocodile, you get what I'm saying now? Did you clock what I am saying earlier? Royalty. When it was signed, did he have contracts? Did he have this? Did he have that? Sanshitu, that should have been later. What matters now is what pie the guy, what did they do to him? I intentionally played the part of all the other lawyers, asking critical questions, asking questions that even the lawyer was scared to answer. But my son, my dear son, was only asking about royalty. When did he sign? When did he sign? Did who sign? When was he registered? Did Naira Marley sign? Did Naira Marley did? Did Naira Marley Sanshi too? Your client told you that this lawyer was there. He met this lawyer there. You didn't listen to all the questions the other people were asking. In actual fact, yeah, I made a mistake. I played the other lawyers' questions first. But in actual fact, it was Sanshitu that questioned him first. Sanshitu questioned him first, and so far so good. If other people did not ask this man question, if it was left to Sanshitu to have only been the person that questioned Mohbad's lawyer, trust me, you won't get all these things that was said since. Irrelevant question. Did he sign with Naira Marley? Did he do this with Naira Marley? Did he do royalty? Did he do royalty? And listen to other lawyers asking Moro, questions.
Let me take you back. Sorry, Moro. Sorry to interject. On the 14th of March, when they asked Sanshitu, what about the paternity of Liam? He said, Corona inquest is not for the paternity. It's for the findings about work by Mohbad. So for royalty as well, that is not supposed to ask at the Corona inquest. If Sanshitu can say, saying that about the paternity of Liam is irrelevant at Corona inquest. The same thing applied to anything about property of Mohbad, because what they are looking for.
Thank you, man. This was the beginning of the CTC.
Oh, sorry. Let me just ask this question. It's a question that I might be wrong or right, but I'm not sure. Why some people upset or getting angry that people are coming for the son? This is what I don't get. I don't know. So people on the Prime Boy, because you are speaking about Prime Boy this morning, people are angry on that Prime Boy something. They don't know why the people are coming for the son. This is not fair, very long now. Look at what we listen to now. Carry on, please.
So, Crocodile, when I told you earlier that you would listen to an interesting thing, and this is it. Sanshitu was the first person to question this man, and the only thing he was asking was royalty.
Was royalty. The thing, you see, we all know, we all have a certain suspicion about the son. And with every passing day, our suspicion is confirmed. It's being confirmed. Now, I'm leaving a little space because I don't know what plan or whatever, scheme is going on. Maybe they have an ace up their sleeve that they want to use to upturn the entire thing, to rout Wunmi and her gang at the end of the day. So that's why I'm just leaving a little space. But so far, I'm not sure that because of the public's utterances of the son and his stance and his recent petition and what I heard him say in the meeting with the city group, how he's acting like he's just hearing some things for the first time, and how he's pretending to take action, and the action that he take involves Prime Boy coming where it's coming from. But I still ask myself, I say, if despite everything, the son has not done anything as regards this information that was revealed by the driver, by the doctor, Paris doctor, and is not suspecting anything by this absence of the Kurame doctor, what is going to happen if the DNA comes out negative? Is he still going to use the DNA as a tool? Is he still going to use that DNA as a tool to link the murder case, to link this criminal case to murder case, and to fish out or to make any statement or any utterance as regards the fight that transpired between Wunmi and Mohbad, enough to even find out the cause or the motive for that fight? Because Mohbad has thrown a wedge on Sanchito's neck. But to me, he said, I think when he went on some live, he said, even the DNA, according to Mohbad, I said, even the DNA can be used as a tool to unravel the person that by Mohbad. I don't know if it's a game, or I don't know if Mohbad is a deliberate attempt to put a rope around the son's neck. Should the DNA comes out negative and the son does nothing about it. Now, I made a statement that regards the parable of that master who was living, was traveling, was going on a journey, and then he called the servant, and then he gave the first servant 5 talents, the second servant 2 talents, the third servant 1 talent, and then the first servant used the 5 talents judiciously, made some investment, doubled it. The second one, same thing, made the right investment, doubled it. The third one went to bury his talents and did nothing about it. The servant came, the master came from his long journey. He commended the first servant and rewarded him. He commended the second servant and rewarded him because they were able to judiciously use the talent. The third servant went to bury his, and even though he returned the talent intact back to the master was furious at the servant for not using anything or for not making any good use of that talent and doubling it. So Sanchitu is likened to the third manager Shitu. I'm liking him to servant who had all this information that he could use as a tool to climb this case up to its criminality and to expose a lot of things as regards, because he said he has 36 years of experience. And he still could not use, he could not climb this mountain of what the driver said of the fight. He could not even make any reference to, okay, let me play something for you guys. This was after the corona, one of the corona inquests. I think that was around, I think maybe
Crocodile, sorry, good, but before you play it, I like that parable you use. That's the best, honestly, you have explained it of that parable of the talent. Thank you so much.
He was making his interview outside the court. Mohbad's dad was very sober, feeling very sad. I think this was the ending of the inquest when he went to meet VDM, because I can see the man close to him and the clothes that he's wearing. You see, because he was making reference to the submission of the magistrate, the concluding statement of the inquest that tend to put Mohbad's dad on the spot. You could see the reason why Mohbad's dad could go to bury that man, and due to the pressure, Baba broke at the interview. Baba was even accepting that, I accept that I bury my son. So, but let them do the phone forensic. But you see, they forced him to accept some responsibility. He has finally broke in that section. It's a flaw actually, but it was because of the pressure. It was because the statement of the inquest was directed towards the demoralizing him, and I think that to a little extent actually worked. So that was here pontificating the same thing, saying, you can see, the father. As parents, we all have responsibilities. If your upbringing and the way we monitor the activities, if you do this one, reference the attitude of the father, and the father should not have hurriedly left over. Without it, which, in a way, you see, that's an indictment, which in a way beclouded the clarity of the actual death. See, it's an indictment. See, this man is a very good manager. He knows how to place something calmly on your mind, to the extent that you now begin to feel like, oh, I don't fuck up, I made a mistake. You now with a fire trying to get something that you find out that I think you made a mistake, even though there is no mistake anywhere. You can see how he shrewdly placed that Baba is indicted, that Baba is at fault for burying Mohbad or for ordering the hasty burial of Mohbad. You see, and then as a result of that, it beclouded the whole autopsy thing. So Baba is responsible for the autopsy because he hurriedly buried his son, and he did not talk about how Baba was refused by the police. He was refused a police report. He was not talking about how
the lawyer just stated. Listen, sorry, Crocodile. He was sat there when other lawyers were asking the Mohbad's lawyer that were they given any document. Mohbad's lawyer stated there was a document given to them that they would use for the ambulance, but he was not referring to that to clear his client that hold on. Mohbad's lawyer stated that there was a document given to them, but this was not given to my client.
Yes, it was not clearing the.
He was not clearing him at all.
Who took the document? Who got the document? Because in this case, you are representing your client. So if your client did not get the document, then whatever document was issued is not your concern. Or
exactly.
I mean, my own little, because I don't know about law. Let's continue. But in this case, Mohbad was not just found out by person. Mohbad was international. Everybody was interested in the cause of death. The father
secondly, the second time.
So, yes, Baba Mohbad was there. So, I mean, if you watch the video, I'm going to try to see if I can tag this video. I don't know how I can put this video because Baba was looking at his son in a very strange fashion. Wow. I mean, why would you say this? I mean, but
why?
It's just like this.
Why?
I was looking at him that, really, why would you even say this? Okay, let me push it back a bit. The son is surely addressing, I mean, he was facing the camera, he was facing the mic, right? Addressing the mic and the camera, but it was when he wanted to say that, he faced Baba Mohbad. He was passing that information to him to say, Baba, say you simply, he was trying to push the information so that Baba can even listen to what he's trying to say, so Baba can digest that. So let's put it on. The father ought not to have already buried. Yeah. It's the funny video. I see the anguish in Baba's face.
Can I quickly say something, Moro? You can see the tone of his voice and the way he looked at Baba Mohbad. He's trying to blackmail Baba Mohbad and ask me the reason why I say that. Baba Mohbad will ask, okay, sir, what can we do? That is where the blackmailing started. The tone of his voice and the way he looked, you can see that Baba Mohbad will be panicking, and then later Baba Mohbad will go and meet him in the office. Hey, Josa, Kilamashi. And because he knew that Baba Mohbad doesn't have a clue. Because I've been playing this video and the 11th of July and the 14th of July, March. If you people trying to play this video, the 14th of March, this man said, and I don't know where the people find out that, oh, he's going to sign another contract after Corona inquest. No, he said, all Mohbad case, everything related to Mohbad case, he is the one handling it. That is what he said. On the 14th of March. The wife thing, accept Mohbad because they asked him that question and he said everything related to Mohbad case, he is the one handling it. So that is what I want to say. Thank you.
Thank you. My own problem. One second. My problem is, why did Sanshitu not appeal that magistrate recommendation? And outside there, you kept on, putting that nail. That you kept on banging that nail on the head that my client, his dad would have not hurriedly buried him, but you were just coming out of the court where Mohbad's lawyer just said, you and I just listen now, everyone just listened to Mohbad's lawyer said that they were given a document. But right out there, I expect Sanshitu to say, yes, although my client was indicted, but we had a witness who said that a document was given to them to take Mohbad that they would be able to use by the ambulance. He's not fighting his corner.
You see, this press is an opportunity for the Sun to even make it known to the public that how ridiculous that statement was, that indicted Baba for hastily burying his son. Because he could say, no, I mean, that's, why would he? The man went to the hospital. He went to the police station to get a police report to keep the body at the morgue, and he was refused the police report after staying there for 3 hours. After staying in the station for 3 hours, expecting it. An officer came out from nowhere and immediately, cancelled the whole process of the issuance of the police report. And my client had to go to the police station, hospital, and hope that the body could be kept in the morgue prior to the time where he's going to get the maybe death certificate from the blah blah blah. And he was refused. And according to the Lagos State, Corona law, whatever, maybe cops law, whatever, they should have a federal hospital of that capacity should have accepted that body in the morgue and tell the family of the deceased to go get the report. He didn't say all of that. He came out to further get us to nicely. He's just like a child, right? When the child is small, of course you don't have to give the child solid food. What you do is, when somebody gives the child solid food, you get angry against that person and you say, oh, you want to kill my child with solid food, it's going to choke. So what you do is you meet that person. There's always a go between. They will meet the person who serves the solid food. They will take the solid food and they will break the solid food down into they will grind it, to paste, to make it pasty or to syrup and syrupy, and then begin to feed that child easy so that the child can to put some milk, to make liquid, to make it liquid, semi-liquid, and then to make that child to accept the solid food or the poison or whatever. So that is what managers should, I guess, and just here to do. Whatever hard stuff that we are banging them against that we don't want, that those guys on the other side and the justice magistrate are doing, is here to take those things, break it down into nice, add some flavor, add Maggi and all those ingredients, and then break it down and then feed it into Baba's head and make Baba
Crocodile, do you know that what he did got to Baba to the point that Baba went to VDM and said, okay, I've accepted.
Baba accepted it, and it's to everybody's
shock.
That was the shock aspect of it, but we just decided not to talk much about that. But it's shocking because in the beginning, Baba did not even accept it. Baba was like, no, there's a reason behind it. This is painful. But let me quickly, I guess some people are here, but let me just quickly play this finish so that you can see what's going on. That the corona pointed out that he failed his son, and that prevented the opportunity for proper investigation. So he's saying he's feeding Baba these things like, Baba, I hope you two are knowing that you are also. So Baba too is listening. Baba too is taking a lesson. That gave right to some responsibilities which the law will take care of. He did not place that responsibility on Wunmi. He did not drag Wunmi. He did not go hard or insist or even fault some of Wunmi's action. He just glossed over it and then moved to the nurse. And then gave the responsibility to the law. Okay, now this was it get funny. Because when he called out the police, everyone's like, okay, maybe he's trying to call out the police for not doing it, the right interrogation, investigation in line with what happened in the house. Now let's see. Let's hear. The person of Mohbad, you see, he's going towards the bully.
That means that all those who are molested or harassed Mohbad have questions to ask.
Those who have molested Mohbad, those who have bullied him have questions. So actually, his hammer is doubling down on the bullying. The same thing, same script. That where they've played, everywhere over social media, and the same script that is played in a WhatsApp group. That they're going to, Sam Larry and Aaron Malali is going to go down for Mohbad. Now, what the advocacy should be now, that's where it's going to now. What the advocacy should be now, like what we should all be focusing our energies on now.
Next, energy. Yeah, next.
That means that all those who are molested or harassed Mohbad have questions to ask. And then what the advocacy
now listen.
should be now is to be proper investigation into the circumstances surrounding the death of Mohbad,
particularly his cry for justice on assault and molestation. You see, the advocacy should be okay. The circumstances surrounding his death, particularly this of focal attention, like importantly, his cry around bullying and molestation and harassment. So that is where our great manager is trying to now guide us nicely towards. That is, if it's advocacy, meaning his point of view, what he would do or what he would get Baba Mohbad, help Baba Mohbad to do. So that's what it's more of like he's the one that is working for himself. Like Baba Mohbad is just paying him to just do some motion. Baba Mohbad is like not his client. He's like he's trying to help Baba Mohbad. It's not listening to Mohbad's dad. It's taking the case to the route that he wants to go by his own advocacy. Because who asks you of the advocacy? Is this Baba's Mohbad advocate motive or whatever you want that you should advocate for, not whatever you interpret, the whole case to be. Public health advocacy. We should now be talking about the government should provide the proper health facilities for emergency. That Wunmi area is trying to make all of us now begin to advocate for a proper health for the government. It's taking it away from advocacy towards justice for Mohbad in a criminal cause towards public advocacy. It's trying to douse it down. You have to understand. Is dousing it, is making it look like the government should now begin to provide health facilities, because obviously Mohbad probably died because of this lack of health facility by the government. So let's not look about what happened in the house. Let's now begin to clamor for some, hard bullshit, what I'm saying? The society. What kind of measures do we take when people have health challenges? That is to say, he has accepted the fact that the nurse came to the house and injected Mohbad and Mohbad by. He has accepted, or is getting us to accept, that the Wunmi was innocent. Everybody that was innocent, they don't know what to do. They were naive about health something, and they just called the nurse, and that was just their problem. But we should now begin to call the government into question for the mistakes of this, of those individuals in the house. How do we attend to them? You have sufficient medical facilities in the country to address this. It's a very comprehensive verdict. You see, he's commending the verdict now. It's a very comprehensive verdict. This corona ought to be commended. Listen. You have sufficient medical facilities in the country to address it. So it's a very comprehensive verdict. I think this corona ought to be commended for industry, ought to be saluted for brilliance, ought to be applauded for unprecedented sexual justice. I think the next move should be getting the authorities to implement this. Ought to be saluted for brilliance, ought to be applauded for unprecedented sexual justice. Where some sound will come out and lambast the entire corona inquest as a tool for concealment and containment for justice. Our manager here said we have to salute this corona inquest for brilliance. You see, we have to, give it a, what do you call this? We have to give it a, we have to salute it. That they really did a beautiful job in getting justice for Mohbad. You see, when some people will come out, first we said it, when some legal representative will be out and be like, we lambast the entire process. Let's go. Next move. What's the next move now? So they're asking what's the next move now? The next move should be. Now this is juice now. Let's not play this card open here. Getting the authorities to implement the recommendations. The next move is to implement the recommendations of the corona inquest.
And that's exactly what he's doing now.
Yeah, it's not to we refuse this, we don't want it, no, we are going to challenge this. His next move now is to get the authorities to implement the allegations, which also include indicting Baba for his which also
Of course.
obstruction of justice for Mohbad as regards the autopsy. You know, you see this English terms, Mohbad does not really understand. I guess maybe he might not really be able to understand it, but let's just proceed. Particularly the one that relates to prosecution and the one that relates to proper investigation. He said there was no investigation as regards the Mohbad's petition, and they should be reopened. That is to say, it's now taking it back towards Naramari and Samuel Larry area. Not towards what happened in the house. You see. So Manager Shitu is doing a very good job in managing us. Please clap for him. Thank you.